Pinax TV, your best for some Bejimre, na ye the update in Saka, Ghana Haniamon, and the infant Nina Emra MS Somo. The better must say money at Namoshe. Now, quickly, no, ye be call a yet Nana Kwame Bediako, aka Jacob Freedom Caesar, or no, so Nidin Bako, Cheddar. Now, Cecilia Menoka say, ye didn't carry the update at Bremo, says Cecilia only Azad Cola of Cola Holdings, caught a share, send it dying at a war Osu, yet number 1, Osu Oxford Street. Yenko na yenko je FM free nsem because of loan ho nsensem na kwame bedi akode nsem no court senka Ghana ha ye de by my high court emma order say omonhwe na UK court judgment omo de ba ye say Cola Holdings betimi abe take over Osu number 1 Oxford Street a ewo Osu no building ya etwagu ewo screens yi high court share say court a ewo UK Ashe Cola Holdings say because of say a car a da 14.9 million was said na kwame bedi akon etua a ontua yenti no as Cola Holdings omun take over with number 1 Oxford Street na kwame bedi akon so the court say nka omun hwe na Accra High Court ni sha wa hye say Cola Holdings omun take over no omun enyi emfem free honom because ohun say said your mo person mo giska no e won ho no ohun evidence bi as Cola Holdings and as Azad Cola we tua part of the loan no mo koji wo International Finance Corporation for no no ohun say we tua bi eji won pene mo me take over Cola ni dan ya e wo eye Osu no na enum e na court bogu ye na court bogu ye no wasan so the appeal for the akọ na appeal for the akọ no judgment aba still na court no ejina baby ojina say dabi ensemo a nana kwame bedi akonde abedan court say anka sesia me no ka say anka omo restraining Azad Cola any Cola Holdings omo take over omo ba be take over number 1 Oxford Street Osu no omo ba be take over no enka omo fa injunction to so nanka omo ntwen so kakra until say appeal a wasade akọ say yembo Ghana Accra High Court ni sha o share say Cola Holdings go take over number 1 Oxford Street no omo embo ntungu enjese o the appeal no the akọ no person komo man injunction no fam to so say now he can still operate number 1 Oxford Street whilst the appeal eno ebeko so e wo court na sisi am no ka say court no e the judgment aba na emu nsem no nyina kire say still na no omo entimi emma Cola Holdings omu holding one with the taking over of number 1 Oxford Street there be they can go ahead and take over after say appeal no be koso no say appeal no betimi abo high court Accra High Court in seminal to agu dia then fair enough then Nana Kwame Bediako can still take over number 1 Oxford Street but enyes hard dia na che say still na no Nana Kwame Bediako in as much as say appeal no koso no Cola Holdings will take over number 1 Oxford Street. Now, this is the judgment on your screens. And that's ruling on motion on notice for injunction pending the final determination of appeal. And ruling on motion on notice for injunction. Engineer Nana Kwame Bediako person ke di injunction and to Accra High Court. Nisha almost share say Cola Holdings go take over number 1 Oxford Street no nanka omo pese omo di injunction to so ansana omo awie appeal no omo wie appeal no still na Cola Holdings can take over then they take over but then this is the judgment a free court aba the ruling is in respect of a motion on notice filed by the respondent and the whole screens so filed by the respondent judgment debtor applicant the applicant into the order canon the applicant no na kwame bedi akon and the call yes say injunction to so the application is supported by an affidavit sworn by the applicant together with a supplementary affidavit filed pursuant to leave of the court granted on 5th February 2026 and a statement of case. The respondents resisted the application relying on an affidavit in opposition, a supplementary affidavit in opposition sworn by Tata Kosi Foliba and a supplementary statement of case filed on 5th March 2026. I have also heard oral arguments from counsel for the respondent and from counsel for the applicant. Now let's look at the background. Background on them say you didn't kind ede enhu ensem bebre ede abremo. Ni nyina ene say Nana Kwame Bediako ene Azad Cola omo ebie company no friend Kensington properties na enumu and omo be see number 1 Oxford Street. And you omukoji sika wa International Finance Corporation for her. Sika na omukoji ye no Azad Kola die wom ne shares wom because 50-50. Azad Kola die wom and Nana Kwame Bedi Akon so die wom. Azad Kola etua ne de enti na kasa Nana Kwame Bedi Akon wa betua ne de wentua and Azad Kola kotua ye, but then there were penalties on it. And you see, I mean, Azad Kola is still calculating the amount and Nana Kwame Bedi Akon has to pay to International Finance Corporation. And no any the background that you bet me the Amamusisi. Now the applicant's case. The applicant's case grounds from the affidavit and the statement of case are essentially in 3 folds. Tiniema miensa na Nana Kwame Bedi Akon at the court. First, that the appeal against the refusal to set aside the registration raises arguable points of law and is not frivolous. Secondly, that the court ought to exercise its discretion so as not to render the appeal nugatory. And then, particularly because the respondent is a foreign entity with no traceable assets in Ghana, such that where the judgment sum to be paid and the appeal later to succeed, the applicant will have no recourse for recovery. Ejo chemwa, or the Samna court say injunction to so why? Because ohuni say said your omu esi edi asem no eyesikasem ena aba ne yeka entinsen at this point no ko hu ne senka yenko ne say na Kwame Bedi Akon 14.9 million metua say na metua no na omo aka ho asem ti hu ne say judgment ayede aba say Kola Holdings omu Takeover number 1 Oxford Street no endi mu. Then the second one so or the buyer or say court no omo enhwe na omo make sure say omo the injunction ebe to Kola Holdings fa omo kwakofa edan no because fanisen ke dan ni mpo no asase no omo je e na omo bu ato agu a sesiei no ya hye Kola Holdings senka omo nkobu number 1 Oxford Street omo mbuntungu enti say yakoya appeal no nese na Kwame Bedi Akon wini a na who is going to erect the building again enti eno any ehon ensemo a sisi ameno ka say omo ediako. That is the second part. And the third part so ne say omo kan nsem ni wie na say bibia ekoto se de e wo say eto a say e wo say Kola Holdings omo epata na Kwame Bedi Akon a omo ni landed property bia wo Ghana ha ana omo ni bibia wo Ghana ha omo betimi e de ama na Kwame Bedi Akon eti eno the third case and ti o se yemfa injunction and to Kola Holdings Takeover no so said the beya omo ya appeal ni wi then they know what to do. Now respondent no so nsem no so the buy or say the respondent opposes the application or no dey say on ti ase Emma yenje eye ensem no said the omusi e ka no on ti ase mo munye ne sa Emma no enyeye because on also at the end say it contends that the ruling refusing to set aside the registration is presumed correct until reserved, and that the applicant has demonstrated no merit in the appeal capable of grounding a legal right worthy of protection. It denies that it has no traceable assets in Ghana, pointing to security interests registered both at the Central Registry and the Lands Commission. And someone Kwame Bedi Akon say the respondent Azad Kola of Kola Holdings only property bia wo Ghana ha no say enye sa nete na o property wo Ghana ha almost omo register they have a collateral with the collateral registry Lands Commission, and see they have something there in case it goes wronger they can find ways to repay Nana Kwame Bedi Akon back. And some no dey bebre na ni nyina mu no ye behwe bebe akosi because see no Nana Kwame Bedi Akon or the nsem no in fact the first one I call UK no omo edit ya no second one so a de Ghana ha say no ye really say Kola Holdings may take over no omo ampene till ene am no kase ya still na akwakoye twema mentwe Accra High Court e the order by say Kola Holdings should go and take over. And on the appeal call ye appeal no mabogu still almost at the appeal for ako and no one some na say judgment taba na the judgment ni na abekwa akọ wie ni say court no agye atum say omo entimi empene emma omo entimi empene emma eye Azad Kola na say Nana Kwame Bedi Akon ni nsem odi aba no omo agye tum a enye ye because e wo so no so ye bibi te say se ya me no ka say omo ti ase say Kola Holdings should hold on with the takeover. They can hold on. But time I di appeal and some na wie no, you should know say Azad Kola any Kola Holdings they are losing out. And to say you can't appeal ni wie na say still na Azad Kola winia. What is Nana Kwame Bediako ebeye ediama Azad Kola ni Kola Holdings? Na the application or the bar court no bibi anywhere a woman e say yes indeed what ya say ye di appeal no na say injunction no take place na say ye di appeal ni wie na say Kola Holdings we near what is Nana Kwame Bediako going to do for all the period or losing out to take over number 1 Oxford Street. Enti court no so hwe mu ano mu hu se da bi ensema na nakwa me Bediako ede aba no enya de se omo agitumu a eyeye di se am no ka say de ensem no edoso pa omo aboni nyina ede atoagu eti se am no ka say still on your screens are the some of the footages from number 1 Oxford Street enti number 1 Oxford Street and the wall screens no so na siam no ka say akwakoye twema mentwe a ye behwe say the next asema ye bete ne say CCA the American say police for near say military or whatever, they will back Kola Holdings na omo akono omo akwakwa take over. Enti ehun ansem na yede ema mo court nsem ne de na eye bebre but then said ye betimi abon tofa kakra de amamo na ya bon tofa de amamo no na nakwa me Bediako on pese ye be take over be wie no be wi ni case no na afa de osa akwaje a akwakoya asem ana asa ni gie mu mpo no the period that Kola Holdings take over no ono so lose out na nakwa me Bediako so empese Kola Holdings be take over enti o the injunction aba the injunction no na court si omo anyi ntum saa ema no enyeye because say Kola Holdings and take over na appeal no koma Kola Holdings a what is Nana Kwame Bediako ebeye ede ama Kola Holdings enti eno ehun ensem de bebre se o de ka na yesi ebeji sika na gia na omo ebeji nti se am no ka say Azad Kola Holdings ehun ensem bi na yede ama mo nti ye hwe the next step